And it's important. Alright. Benjamin never got time for nothing though. He got a joint in his hand. You're not supposed to smoke weed. You're supposed to either drink it or eat it. It's a herb that heals your body. You understand? So the Lord is going to destroy him because you know them Benjamins, they like to smoke weed. The man that raised us smoking weed, for you to tell him start smoking weed is like the greatest sin you could ever tell him. Nah, Ras, nah, start. Where you at, champ? Anyways, right, because the Bible speaks about reincarnation, right? Because even when Christ, when Yahweh Shai, tell him, when you go to Matthew 11 and 12 to 15, Christ was telling the disciple and the other people that this John the Baptist was Elijah which was supposed to come, right? And that is in Matthew 11 and 12. Matthew 11 and 12 till 15, and it says, and from John the Baptist until now the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violence taken by force, right? And this is in the year 17 AD, when the Romans came and destroyed Jerusalem. Up till now we suffer. It says, and from the days of John the Baptist until now, okay, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violence taken by force. And that's the Romans when they came and destroyed us as a people and brought us to the Americas and the Caribbean to serve slavery, right? I've never been. And that's the Romans in the year 17 AD, right? For all the prophets of the law prophesied until John, and if ye will receive it, if ye will receive this, Salakia, and if ye will receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come, which is Elijah. He that have ears, let him hear. Right? Because this was said for all the prophets prophesied until John. Okay? Yeah. Where you guys from? Where you guys from? Suriname? Curaçao? Curaçao. You're from the tribe of Benjamin. Y'all from the tribe of Benjamin. Y'all are Israelites. Y'all are not. Yeah, y'all are not Curaçaoians. Y'all are Israelites from the tribe of Benjamin. You are God's chosen people. You were brought to America to serve slavery because you sin against God. Okay? You were brought to the Americas to serve slavery for a couple of hundreds of years because you sin against God. And the white people in Israel, they're not the real Jews. The people in Israel, they're imposters. They're not the real Jews. Okay? They stole our land, stole our identity. How you doing?
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? You're from Curaçao too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're Benjamin from China, Benjamin. They're Israelites.
West India.
Yeah, all the Caribbeans are Israelites. All of them. That's what the real Israelites. The
real Israelites.
Yeah, the people in the land of Israel now, they're not the real Jews. They're imposters. They stole the land of Israel in 1940 because they're Jewish. Their biblical names are Edomites. All white people have everybody in the Bible has a Bible name. Okay? The Muslims, they're not Muslims, they're Ishmaelites. They're Abraham's son, Ishmael, and from Ishmael they're all Muslims. Okay? From
Ishmael.
From Isaac, you get Jacob and Esau. You know the story about Jacob and Esau? Jacob stole the birthright. We represent Jacob. From Jacob, you get all the Latinos and Native Americans. And from Esau, the white man who we stole the blessing from, you get all the white people. Okay? And the white people are going into slavery because they get blessed for the sword for a certain amount of period of time, and they stole the whole world by the sword, and this is the blessing that is being played out now. And after this blessing is finished, when Russia and America goes to war, then after we're going to come into power. Then we're going to rule forever. We're never going to go into slavery again. The Most High is not going to send us into slavery again. We're going to be kings and queens and kings, and you're going to be a princess, and you're going to have slaves, you're going to have jewelry, you're going to be rich, living in different planets.
We always thank Jesus.
Yahweh Shai, his name is a black man. Jesus, the one called Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shai is a black man.
No, I don't call Jesus a black man because I don't know Jesus.
Don't you know Jesus Christ was a black man?
Was a black man?
He is a black man.
He is a black man.
You didn't know that?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
I didn't know that.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that he even have an afro. I'm sure that he has an afro like the black people have afros, right?
Yeah.
Okay, look.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus have an afro. Okay, hold this. Let me show you. Hold this. Let me describe it to you. Okay, let me show you. This is just a depiction that I'm about to read to you, and this is the devil, the serpent. Okay, that's the big lie. Okay, that's the man of perdition. This is Caesar Borgia, Pope Alexander VI son, the commissioner and thinking of to be the new Christ during the time of slavery, during the time of the Borgia family. So listen to this now. It says, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, look at that, what you're doing.
But I don't understand. Revelation, you are in Revelation?
Revelation 1 and 13.
1?
1 and 13.
1 and 13.
Yes. And it says, and in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot. He had one of these down to the foot, right? It says, down to the foot. And gird about the paps with a golden girdle. He had a golden belt, big golden belt.
Yeah.
Right? His head and his hair were white like wool. His head and his hair was white like wool. Who has woolly hair? Black people. This is not wool. This is stringy white hair, dog hair.
But
His head and his hair.
Do you don't believe in the pupil? You must believe in the face.
We have spirits in the body. We all have spirits in the body. But he's one of the ultimate spirits.
The spirit. You must
Worshipping in spirit and in truth.
in the spirit. We have to believe in the spirit.
No, you have to believe in the Most High, the Father, and you have to believe that He came and died on the cross.
Yeah.
But that's not Him. But that's not Him. But
I believe that Jesus is
the Son of the Most High.
the son of my father.
Yes, and that's
Abraham.
he that confesses that Christ is come in the flesh. Those are the children of God. You're a child of God. That's right.
Yeah, that I am not sure because I'm from the
Now let's hear his call.
Pentecostal.
So basically, you shouldn't be going to church because church teaching like church teaching that Christ came and died for everybody. When the Bible don't say that.
I don't must go to the church.
No, church teaching lies. Church teaching that everybody can be saved. And Christ did not say that. Christ said that He only came for these people.
But Israel.
Yeah, for we are the Israelites. Not the white people in Israel. Not the white people in Israel. They are imposters. We are those people, the real ones. You understand? And it says, and his feet like unto fine brass as if they burn in a furnace. You know what's fine brass? You take 5 cents?
Yeah.
If you had 5 cents, I could show you what is brass. The color of his skin is like the color of brass. What is brass? Brass is copper. You know what's copper?
Copper, bronze.
Bronze is derived from the color brown. Okay, so it was as if it burned in a furnace. Like you take the 5 cents, you throw it in the furnace, you put it out, it becomes more darker than you. Christ is more blacker than you.
Yeah, but Jesus is the light.
The truth, the way, and the light. No man coming to me except.
The way and the light.
Yeah, but he was talking to the Israelite. He wasn't talking to everybody.
Jesus started to the Israelite.
That whosoever believes in him shall not perish but have eternal life. That's talking about these people.
Yeah, from Israel.
I think your girlfriend wants to go.
Yeah, okay. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I think you want to call the other day now. Let me see. 30. Alright. Still rolling. Yeah. So now, I was in Matthew, right? It says Isaiah, Matthew 11 and 13. For all the prophets of the law prophesied until John, and if you will receive it, this is Elias which was supposed to come. As he that hath ears, let him hear. But whereunto shall I liken But whereunto shall I liken this generation? It is like unto children sitting in the market and calling unto their fellows and saying, we have piped unto you and ye have not danced. Right? Because we have piped unto them, telling the truth, but they have not danced. We have mourned unto you, remember slavery, and ye have not lamented. Right? So basically, that's how it's going down. The acta Israelite. The acta. Right. So now we're gonna go to till where it was the 16, 15. Oh, I passed it. I went too far with that one. I was supposed to go till 15. Yeah. Drink a little water. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna call it a video. Right. I think I'm gonna bring up one more scripture, then we're gonna shut it down. One scripture, I'm gonna shut it down. And it says, Malachi 4 and 6, last scripture. I said already. That's another damn devil dealing with the police. This is hell, you know. Malachi 4 and 1. Let me see. Yeah, Malachi 4 and 6. Right? Because Elijah supposed to come now and turn the hearts of the people back to the Father, and that's what happened, right? Through a man called Abba Bibbins, right? And he's so as the story goes that because basically, you know, that's spiritual, because it's normal, because for normally all the prophets, mostly all the prophets, the angels mostly came to them, and just like Rebecca, she was pregnant, she went to inquire the Lord, the angels tell her what's why, you understand? The angels also delivered the man when he was in prison, Paul and them, you know? And so basically, the point I want to say is that, so basically if you say Abba Bibbins received, an angel came and told him that these people here, they are Israelites, okay? So, and then when he turned to look for the man, basically he left, something to that effect is what I heard. But you know, you gotta believe it too, because angels, you know, they're doing the work of the Most High, and because even there's a scripture, some have entertained angels unaware. Okay. So in order for you to receive this as being Abba Bibbins, that received the breakdown of the 12 tribes by an angel that told them the Israelites, and then they went down to the breakdown of 12 tribes. So it says here, behold, Malachi 4 and 6. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming and great and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the heart of the father to the children, and the hearts of the children to the father, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. Let the Most High come and smite the earth with a curse. What's up, man? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all know y'all Israelites, right? No. But come listen now. Israel don't want to listen, so they're going to be destroyed. But anyway, I'm going to shut it down with that. With that, I'm going to give all glory and praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, double honors to the apostles of GMS and to all the elders out there that are pushing out this truth, sincere and truth. Double honors to y'all as well, and keep strong in this faith, you know. And you gotta have hope and faith in this, you know. This is not a ride in the park. This is not a entertainment thing, you know. So this is not a walk in the pack. This is actually giving your life. You understand? Because things are gonna get very serious. It's not gonna be no more like this. You understand? When that new order get implemented and that martial law come into power, come into effect, and that microchip also as well. So you brothers need to wake up and